Wherever your company goes, your brand should follow. Image 360 makes that happen. Image 360 provides signs for your office, graphics for your fleet, complete displays for trade shows, and more. With decades of experience combined with advanced technology, our high-impact solutions help to get you noticed by quickly informing customers who you are and what you do. Learn more and get a quote at image360signs.com. Image 360, your expert source for comprehensive custom signs and graphic solutions.
Did you miss your deadline to renew your Medicaid coverage? You can still send your completed annual review form to Healthy Connections Medicaid. You may be assigned to another health plan, but you can ask to come back to First Choice within 60 days of renewed Medicaid eligibility. It's your family. It's your choice. First Choice is the right choice. Renew and choose us. Visit selecthealthofsc.com/renew to learn more.
Hello, it's your old friend Stephen Hawking, and as a certified genius, I'd like to enlighten you to the true definition of comedy. Comedy is defined as a genre that consists of discourses or works intended to be humorous or amusing by inducing laughter, so please take it from me, a genius. Lighten the fuck up. These are just jokes, mostly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very proud and happy to say you might know me as Mr. Mom's Favorite. Actually, you for sure know me as Mr. Your Mom's Favorite. It's not even a lie. Just ask her about it. And I'd like to introduce two of some of my great friends, good guys, great talents, and great commentators. We're down one man, Al. He's out there doing the heavy lifting for Pride Month. He's out there on the streets just digging in. Getting as deep into Pride as possible, and he's out there getting messy in it.
He's got his finger on it.
Yeah, he's got a few things on it, if you ask me. And
leaving a stamp.
Oh yeah, and he's proud of it. It's okay. It's good to be proud and cover the.
I mean, if y'all are upset about it, then you ain't about equality, are you?
Look, man. For the news, I went to go cover the Ku Klux Klan, and I liked wearing the robe. I felt safe. So
right.
That doesn't make me racist, does it? You know?
No, it just means that we gonna kick your ass later. Go on.
No. And with me is J-Man, J360, Mr. Jams himself, J.M. Brady. Jay, you want to say hello to the people listening at home?
Hey, what's going on, people? It's good to be back here on the US SOTA with my crew and everything else. Feels awesome. Marco, Lucifer, yep. And we're going to be enjoying the rest of this crazy adventure while still celebrating Jamiversary. 2 years of Jams, guys.
Hell yeah.
Unbelievable.
Next to his virtual right, and to anybody listening, your virtual center, because it's in your ears, stupid, and is Mr. Mustafa Champango. You might know him as Steamboat Willie. And ladies, Willie isn't, it's a nickname for penis.
Fucking legend.
Every time I pee, it whistles.
And Eric, want to introduce yourself?
Nah, you did. I think you did a good enough job.
Oh, pretty good, right?
That's pretty good. I think you summed it all up.
I've never look, man. You covered all the bases. All right, my dick whistles. Okay, my name and who I am. Thank you very much.
Just left out one thing, and that's just that I'm happy to be back on the fucking mic with you guys.
Oh man, hell yeah,
It's been too long.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it felt like that, man. Okay, what the fuck?
I was just like, all this crazy shit keeps happening. Al's out there causing mayhem in gay pride parade. I mean, Pride Month. Sorry. Ah, man, I fucked that up.
Try to start the straight parade right in the middle of the gay one.
Straight pride, yeah. Start a war, gang war. That'd be sick, huh? Straight guys fight. Well, no, that wouldn't be sick. I don't mean like that'd be fun, but I mean like that'd be crazy to imagine straight fools and gay guys fighting. I feel like we could all guess who would win, but like it'd be all right to just witness. Maybe that's how we decide. Maybe we should just like let them
cage
fight.
Match.
Yeah. Like give it the old King of the Monsters treatment.
Hell yeah.
Like no.
I mean, let them fight. Yeah, you know?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
I mean, hell, we'll just play beat it in the background. Ding, 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 ding.
Can we get one of those weird like YouTube crossovers where like it's beat it, but like it's fucking I don't know, like Lady Gaga singing or some shit?
Yeah,
there
like,
you go.
It's like beat it over like David Bowie.
Yeah.
It should be beat it over like some obviously like white supremacy metal band. That'd be sick.
That would be pretty sick.
Yeah. Man,
Oh man. I mean, at least we tied everything together. You know, eventually they will love each other after they're done slapping.
Yeah. I mean, there's a, I don't want to say this in a negative way, but there's some pretty suspect characters in metal that I'd probably say are gay. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying, like, you know.
Not only that, but there's like an alarming number of dudes that are getting accused of like, I don't know, like sexual assault and other kind of
Yes.
fucking attacks and shit. Like what?
Yeah. What
Like,
is
dude,
that about?
you're in a fucking van like 9 months out of the year. Where are you taking these girls?
The van.
Oh yeah.
With 9 other dudes in there?
I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's all about tagging in the van, shaggy
Yeah.
wag all day.
I mean, do you
All
think
night.
do you think those guys are just byproducts of like the bang bus generation? Because like that kind of is a scary example of like what you were programming like young men to think was cool, like picking up a stranger, fucking them, and then dumping them out of a van.
I mean, there's a road show, damn it. There's an integrity of ethics on the road.
I think if you're an athlete, all you got to do is like show up and play the game, right? But I think if you're a musician, I think a part of me always wondered like, where do these fools have the free time between like sound check and like setting up gear? Because the singers always have a bunch of free time. I
Yeah,
think.
because they don't have to
Yeah.
lift any instruments or anything.
they don't have to do jack shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then your drummer, he's in the background already having sex on stage. So, you know, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, the drummer's pretty much. If you're gonna get laid, you kind of already had that set up.
Lead guitar, on the other hand, he will find a way to get them quickies going. But you
Nah, he's-
barely have to touch somebody now and again.
Nah, he's too busy blowing himself.
A lot
He
of lead
could be,
guitarists,
could
yeah,
be.
yeah,
Yeah, it could be. But the rhythm guitar guy though, yeah.
yeah. The John Mayers of the world, they're gonna they're gonna clean up out there.
Yeah, no, the rhythm guitarist is definitely out there like, hey, maybe I wrote this part.
And let's see, who else is over there scoring the pipe?
I just remember going
I
to see
guess
Korn.
I guess the bassist, yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of that, I remember going to see Korn at the Wiltern for the Back to Basics tour with like them and Limp Bizkit or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And I got to pass a demo along. This is like way before anything. I got to pass a demo along to Head from Korn.
Uh-huh.
And the funny difference was though to talk about like how chicks will kind of pick out which guy they want to try to fuck. There were all sorts of chicks in the back waiting for Head, and then they're like, freaking out. And the next thing you know, Monkey comes out, and then they're just like everyone just kind of clapped, and only like the guys cheered. The girls didn't. You know, and you're like, come on, man. All the guys are like, he's talented though, you know. Bitches
The
didn't
funny
care.
part is Monkey wrote like a majority of the
I
shit.
know. Head would just kind
Yeah.
of like fuck around and make funny sounds and shit.
That's because that was mostly because he was fucking just high off his ass all the time.
Yes.
Right.
The whole band.
Did you ever read any of Head's books?
Yes. I even read Jonathan's book. That fucked me up. Did you read
shit.
that?
Oh yeah, Jonathan's book, man, Eat You Alive. What the
No,
fuck?
I need to read that one.
That was bad.
Yeah. Going back to band formations though, that's usually how it goes. The one that does all the work ain't getting no ass unless that girl was there beforehand. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Now,
bassists tend to be like goofballs too in most of these bands.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah.
I hate to use Korn as the example again, but Filthy's is kind of like a big old goof, which is cool. It's like his character, but you know,
No.
most of them are just either like introverted or just like silly guys, which is fine. Kind of what you need in a band because most of the time, you know, it balances out all the ego and fucking tension and shit sometimes.
Or you would think, but then again, you know.
You think that's why artists like Prince and shit, like they had a band behind them, but it wasn't like the band. Like, as anyone was replaceable, right? Like,
Yeah. Oftentimes they would change like
I mean,
from tour to tour. Like it was never like the same group of guys. It'd be
Right.
like maybe a couple of them.
It's kind of hard though with Prince because you know the Revolution was his band, but New Power Generation was more or less his, you know, his band in name only because they were
Mhm.
like a super group. They were like different people that were already popular on their own that
Yeah.
came together for New Power Generation. I mean, if you're thinking like something like The Time, because he did help make The Time,
Oh yeah.
they were pretty good. But the thing is like the first album that was all Prince, but the second album was definitely Morris Day and everybody because they were like, hey, we're talented, we're pretty good at what we do. Let's go ahead and take our shot. So you know, it really depends.
Prince,
At least
man,
with his story.
it's a pretty bad motherfucker though. Prince.
Oh hell yeah! Like everything was him. But the only thing he couldn't really do was work with some of his his female proteges, because Carmen Electra is a good example of that. And not to mention, like, what happened to Vanity? Vanity got all them drugs really fucked up, man. And then Apollonia was like, I'm just here for a movie career. And we saw how that went.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Quick question. Between Prince and Jimi Hendrix, who do you think wins in a fist fight?
Oh, Jimmy, without a doubt.
Jimmy would win, dude.
I don't know, man. Like Prince looks like he'd scrap like a tough chick scraps, but like have the stamina and strength of a man. I think it'd be pretty easy to beat up a dude who's on heroin.
Beat his ass while singing all around the Watchtower.
I don't know, dude. Like the energy that he has on stage, I feel like in a scrap. I don't know. I feel like.
I mean, I'm not gonna knock Prince though, but I'm just saying Jimmy, dude, because Jimmy could hold his own like that.
We need Celebrity Deathmatch to cover this.
I know. I mean, imagine the stats. Like do a death battle of celebrities fighting. That's what we should do for our YouTube channel. We should do a death battle version of celebrities fighting each other.
Yeah.
Like who'd win in a fight, Monique or like Roseanne?
Monique.
Monique for sure.
I don't know, dog. Roseanne might be able to fuck somebody up.
Like Monique, you know, she got height advantage over Roseanne, but Roseanne's like a scrapper though, so it's like it's gonna be funny to see.
Roseanne has like that Midwest anger. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, true that.
That MAGA rage.
and if Monique uses what she did from Precious, she might have a shot.
Throw a TV at you.
Yeah,
that's
shit
her
like
superpower. That's her Hadouken is throwing a TV at you. Oh, like I had. Okay, so here was a good idea of a fight. Who wins in a fight? Do you think Jill Scott or Queen Latifah?
Yo, see. I don't know, man. Queen Latifah go.
Yeah, Queen Latifah might have like a mean ass right hook. I feel like Queen Latifah could kick my ass on the right day.
She'll fuck you up by looking at you. You know, it's like,
yeah.
Remember, Set It Off. It's like, how much of this shit is a movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
I would say Jill Scott. I feel like Jill Scott has some surprises in there.
She does, but I don't think it's enough because Queen Latifah, you know.
I feel like Jill Scott, she'd reach for her hair, you know, to pull her head down, but like her hair would come off, and that's like part of like Jill Scott's surprise attack. It's like,
and then Queen Latifah braids her hair back up, and be like, you know what, I'm Cleo again, bitch. And then all of a sudden, the fight continues.
I don't know, man. It's
beat her ass and then say, "I'm gonna fuck you later." Things like that. Pride month. Anyway,
that one's tough.
Lizzo versus Jill Scott.
Who?
Oh,
who's that?
Lizzo.
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 Jill Scott. I don't know. Lizzo might rock her, dude. I don't know, man.
Maybe. That's another tough one.
Yeah. Lizzo looks like a tough one, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, okay, here's a good one. Lauryn Hill versus Erykah Badu. Who wins that one?
Okay, see, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Oh, we could even do groups like in like gang fights. So like, is it like As Yet versus Boys to Men, or is it like Boys to Men versus like In Sync? What do you do? What do we keep it within the same genre, like style of music, or do we like?
Hell no.
No, you just got to keep it. No, you just got to keep it fair. So like,
yeah, keep it fair.
Yeah.
Like Boys to Men versus 98 Degrees.
Yeah, there it is.
Here's what I'm saying. I think Blackstreet mops everybody.
Oh, for sure.
No, Jodeci comes in and says, "Fuck that."
Jodeci. I think Menudo comes in and stabs everybody, and they win.
No. NWA comes in and wants to say, "Nah."
Wait, but NWA's in a boy band. Huh.
We doing this or what, bitch?
I know, huh?
Now you know what? Drew Hill's coming in and just cleaning up everything.
Oh shit! Without Cisco. They tried to carry on without him.
Yeah, no, they need Cisco.
You're not bigger than the thong song, man. You got to just kind of admit that you're not bigger than that. You got to just stick with it.
Hey, nobody mentioned us. B2K walks in.
Oh damn! Nah, they'll out dance everybody, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Well, then all of a sudden, Immature walks in, but then it's like, no, we ain't Immature no more. We IMX. Oh, all right.
Oh, who wins? Okay, this fight. Mariah Carey or Celine Dion?
Mariah Carey. Mariah Carey, dude.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yes. You see her every Christmas getting pissy. She's ready to fight.
Oh yeah, She's got that like out in the cold weather stamina too, in her fucking
beat your ass while singing "All I Want for Christmas Is."
Ooh, I got one. New Edition, New Kids on the Block.
Oh Oh no.
Oh yes,
Oh damn.
yes. With Bobby Brown or not?
Oh man, you gotta have Bobby.
I feel like
Okay,
Bobby
so it's
Brown
gotta
is like
be
a
the good
game
one.
changer, though. That's like if the right Dak Prescott showed up for the game.
Pre-injured Dak Prescott,
Yeah, exactly.
where he was
Yeah.
throwing
Oh,
like
yeah.
400 yards a game.
pre getting like beaten up all season. Yeah, no, that poor man, dude. Damn. The Madden curse like skipped a generation. It just got him quick. He just got him out of there. Like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it was
we're
a
not waiting for
delayed
the cover.
reaction.
yeah. You might have made the cover, but you were so gonna make it that we just skipped that whole process. We just gave you the curse. Take it.
Yeah, here I come, motherfucker. Here I come.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know, man. Ooh. Okay, so we can go within anything in the music industry. So Ike Turner versus like the Jackson 5 dad.
Oh, Joe Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh. No,
I think
no.
Ike Turner wins it.
Hey,
I think
I
Ike
think
Turner
so
wins
too.
it. Because you know Tina
Yeah.
Turner put up a fucking fight. She's
Yeah, she
strong.
did.
Oh yeah.
Them
Yeah,
legs,
of course.
them legs were kicking. And then
Yeah.
you know them
Yeah.
legs were kicking your ass too.
You know it, but here's the thing: you got to go ahead and make that a triple threat match because Papa DeBarge wants a shot at that too. He'd be looking around at both of them saying, "Nah, motherfuckers, I at least got it on my daughter. Let's do this."
Oh, here's a good one. Well, and it'll settle the beef between them once and for all with fans.
Oh shit! Here it comes.
Ray
Look.
Charles or Stevie Wonder?
Oh well.
Stevie.
That might be like an
Stevie.
endless fight. We might just see them
That-
punching
that-
air
that-
for 4 hours.
I'm about to say that's a lot of air punching going
But
on.
we'd find out which one was actually blind. That's because if they start fighting and they start blocking punches, then the whole crowd goes right, and then
I don't know. See, the thing is, Stevie is a lot younger, so he's a lot faster. But then again, if Ray actually uses Ali's tactic and tires him out, he might be able to win this whole thing.
I like how you're saying Ali's tactic as if like he can see the punches coming.
Well, the thing is, I'm thinking like Ali versus Foreman,
Mm.
because young George Foreman was a beast. But the thing is, Ali had the experience and the stamina, so that's how
true.
he was able to win.
Now the sick part is you could go like band versus band too. So like Queen versus Kiss, I would say that Queen would probably kick the shit out of Kiss.
Yeah, because Gene doesn't want to fight face to face,
Yeah.
so it's already a win.
And the ironic part is like the singer from Queen is gay, but I feel like the singer from Kiss would be more worried about his makeup getting fucked up.
Yeah.
You know,
Without
so
a
then
doubt.
that's a disadvantage too. You start sweating, right? It's getting in your eyes and shit.
Well, there was that one time they tried to perform without makeup. Say, "See, we are a real band." No, you're not.
They're like, "See, we are old and Jewish. Told you."
Well,
And they're
that's
like,
their
"Yeah,
thing.
gross. Put the makeup back on."
Yeah." They were
Hence-
also on that game show, like where they were unmasked, and people said like that really destroyed our pride and Kiss, and I was like, "You had pride and Kiss."
Yeah. No.
No, thank you. No one did.
No.
Yeah,
Not for a
stop it.
second.
You were just on VH1. Shut up. You know, every burnout goes on VH1. Here's an interesting one: Guns N' Roses versus Van Halen.
Ooh,
Van Halen,
well,
without a doubt.
I think
Yeah,
so.
yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah.
actually, which Van Halen are we talking about? Are we talking about the one with Dave Lee Roth, or are we talking about the one with Sammy Hagar?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
we're
a
not
good
doing-
question.
We're not doing Van Hagar, man. We got to go. Yeah, no, we got.
Okay. If it's with David, then yeah, definitely Van Halen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're scrapping for sure.
That fool is kicking everybody's ass. I feel like. Yeah.
Jump!
Yeah, for real. Double jump. It'd be fucking playing Street Fighter shit. This should be the next evolution of like YouTube fighting.
Yep.
I feel like too, like we could have like Meg the Stallion fight Tory Lanez and shit. That'd be pretty sick just to settle that whole, just to squash that whole beef. We could just get that out of the way.
I guarantee you, he does not win this without
He
the
doesn't.
gun.
No, I think that's why he needed the gun. To be honest with you,
Exactly why he needed.
he was
the
like
gun.
firing everywhere, like a cartoon character, holding it sideways, trying to look gangster but still scared, covering his eyes.
Yeah, dude, I guarantee he
man.
closed his eyes. That's why he ended up shooting her in the fucking foot.
Oh,
Shit's falling
Which
apart.
supposedly the EMT said she stepped on glass. Did you
Oh,
hear
yeah.
about that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Fuck it. I'll let her keep the lie. That's fine. Fuck Tory Lanez. Whatever.
Yeah.
I think supposedly he was trying to hit her too, so I'm not gonna give him no fucking leeway or whatever.
Yeah, no, she can have this one.
Yeah.
Personally, what started that shit anyway? What was it? Was it records? Was it music? Like what was it?
I don't know. Some typical insecure little man shit.
Okay,
So-
so kind of like Ja Rule and 50 Cent, pretty much like just
Yeah.
petty shit like that.
Yeah.
Tupac versus Will Smith.
Oh, ironically, I think Will Smith might win that one, but he won't
won.
win my respect in that regard, though.
No.
Yeah.
As I sip a coffee from very far away, so you don't hear me go.
I mean, it is Pride Month, so it's okay.
Oh yeah, oh, that's right. Fucking sucking on the mic and shit. Oh, gentlemen,
Deep
speaking of
throat
the mic, Al would know. He's out there in the streets. Speaking of Pride Month, I had one question, and we can talk about Pride Month in general, right? And what Pride Month means to you, fellas, because it's good to be proud of things. Why is it so narrow-minded that it's only got to be about gender and sex? Grow up. I think Pride can be whatever you're proud about. Show it, right? So,
I mean, when don't you? You know.
I mean, damn. When I try to show it all. Like, Nazis had pieces of flair that they made the Jews wear. You know what I'm saying, baby? So it's Pride Month, and I thought to myself, we could maybe break this apart, dissect it, but the term "chicks with dicks," offensive or accurate? Because I would say very accurate, right? I don't think it's offensive. I think if anything, that term being around long before all this modern ideology about sex, gender, and whatever.
There is no such thing as a chick with a dick. There are only dudes with tits. That's it.
And that's okay. That's it. So the term "chicks with dicks" is, I guess you could say, hateful, quote unquote, right? But also exactly what it is, right? Because you can be a chick with a dick now. So, gentlemen, offensive or not offensive?
I'm offended.
I'm offended that they didn't notice that sooner.
Yeah, I'm offended. It took them so long to figure this out.
Yeah.
I mean, wasn't that the name of a magazine for a long time too? I mean, it's like
I would Google it, but I don't want it to show up on my computer. So,
all right, I'll do it.
I mean, like,
Moves coming in, the MVP, baby.
I'm trying to break in this new computer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, I gotta get all the cookies on here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get all that stuff coming to your way, man. I mean, like, what isn't offensive nowadays? So, I mean, like, even when you mention it, it's like somebody's already triggered. Oh, I'm triggered. Why do you talk about this? It's like the same reason you're celebrating it, bitch. It's out there, isn't it?
Because, like, that's the original femboy, right? Chick with a dick?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask Reddit. I feel like Reddit would know.
I mean,
bunch of perverts acting like they have this, like, fucking big old moral compass and shit.
Hey, you know what? These magazines weren't that bad.
Oh, damn. It's just pretty entertaining, man. It's pretty nice tits on here. And nice dicks. Crazy.
I mean, once again, it's like, I don't know if it's the Pride Month because it's like you feel bad about them or you want to be a part of that world, or at the same time, it's because things are manufactured. So at the same time, you are always sitting there wondering, how can I really virtue signal and give a damn about shit that doesn't concern me?
Yeah.
You know, things like that.
Yeah. How do I change my company's logo to be more inclusive? What the fuck are you talking about?
How about I take the logo of Skittles, right? Because I'm eating Skittles, I'm part of the problem. I mean, cause. I mean, effect.
I mean, if you think about it, their slogan was pretty like progressive at the time. Because I mean, think about what "Taste the Rainbow" even means.
Oh yeah,
right.
You know, I mean, Al would know. He's out there fucking ear to the street, mouth to the
sheets
of the issue.
Well, you know what? When he comes back, he ain't coming to my house. Now, like I was saying,
Going to the doctor before he's got that monkeypox out there.
Yeah, exactly. He's got to go get some treatment.
Some penicillin. Got to get that.
You know what I mean? Like all that action that he got going on out there. You know? You got to make sure he's clean and safe. But you know, like once again, it's like I think because like I'm sure there's something special about it. Yeah, you should be proud of who you are and how you feel and how you see yourself in the world and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like the companies that are all involved that say, no, you gotta give it to it. Like Amazon popping up saying, buy this shit here, by the way. Spend some money that you don't even have at this point to go ahead and buy some of this stuff so you can be part of it. Yeah, you're an ally now. You gotta be an ally. It's like, well, where are you guys going to war at? Who are you fighting with?
Themselves.
Yeah, see, things like that. And then like, you know,
the companies that incorporated the rainbow into their logo, I promise you fired at least one gay guy within the first 2 or 3 days of the month.
For sure. For sure.
I mean,
yeah.
Netflix happily said if you're triggered, you can get the fuck out.
Well,
So,
I think that's
all
the
those
thing is,
people left.
I think they were saying that unemployment rates in like the LGBTQ community are like fucking sky high all of a sudden, right? Like,
So are all of us if you think 1 month's going to solve these problems.
Yeah.
I mean, not to say anything out of turn, but it's true. Like, some of this stuff is manufactured to the tits. I wonder if those of them are still actually
hey man,
about
to the
it.
tits and dick, all right? Hold on.
Hey, don't correct me, you virtual signaling jackass. I know what I said. No, like
I'm the virtual signaling guy. I'm on chicks with dicks, good or not. So LGBTQ individuals who are younger, black, non-Hispanic, and white, what the listen to what is this sentence I'm reading? LGBTQ plus, that's not a streaming service, that's a gender thing. LGBTQ plus individuals who are younger, black, non-Hispanic, white, non-Hispanic, gay, cisgender men individuals with lower education levels, HIV positive, and living with two other individuals experience higher rates of joblessness.
What? Word salad right there, man. It's like, whoa. Okay. So all those writing classes I took for journalism, they don't mean shit at this point.
No, everything you learned about grammar was wrong.
Yes. See, once again, I said you can accept and be everything that you want to be, but at the end of the damn day, good luck getting more people to give a shit.
Dude, and
stuff like this.
That was from Rutgers. Rutgers was reporting that LGBTQ plus people experience higher unemployment as a result of COVID-19 impacting health. What the fuck are they talking about? This is from January 2022. When shit was back open again. What the fuck are you talking? I thought we were on the road to recovery.
The pandemic is behind us.
Well, because once again, that's one of those areas that we look at to help out, and then we're going to go ahead and leave it a hot pile and steaming mess.
Hot pile and steaming mess is kind of what Al's probably in out there for Pride Month. I'm just assuming.
I mean, I don't think it's that bad. And besides, they'll probably throw him back. Anyway, look.
Oh, he's throwing it back, all right. That's
tricks and sucking dick out of it.
So that's what I'm saying is like, so if like, shouldn't that be an issue being talked about for Pride Month? Like, shouldn't that be an actual thing? Or are these people aren't special enough, right? Because they're not like super interesting. There's individuals who are younger, black, non-Hispanic, and white non-Hispanic. So it sounds like gay white men who might have AIDS and roommates tend to be jobless. That's what it's saying.
I mean, if they were going for something simple, yeah, I think that would be the sentence to go with. But
pretty specific,
right? It's weird again because it's like once again, it's profiling out. I mean, isn't Pride Month supposed to be acceptance of everyone? Like love wins and all that shit.
Love wins.
Yeah. Wasn't that the moniker for a long fucking time?
Yeah.
He's still finding it floating out there.
Yeah. If you ask Tina Turner, she would disagree. So,
I mean, like, oh, fuck that horse shit.
Man, what's love got to do with it? It's about gender, baby.
I mean, and then again, like that whole thing too, it's like can't agree on nothing. They get mad.
No.
And if you don't give a damn, we will try to find a way to make you give a damn and fail doing so.
That's fucking nuts when you think about that shit, huh? Like I mean, so like it's crazy to like all the veterans in the world, like in the history of the United States, get 1 day of celebration, right? Yeah. But if you choose to get on hormone blockers, you get a month.
Huh?
Pretty sweet deal.
Yeah, Memorial Day is 1 day.
Well,
out of
Memorial
the year.
Day is for the dead soldiers, whereas Veterans Day is for the live ones.
Well, that's still. I mean, that's 2 days.
Yeah, and they're not even close together.
Yeah, veterans get 2 days,
mm-hmm.
And then if you decide to chop your balls off, you get a month.
A full month.
And the world bends to your logo.
Everything still rings true. It's all about the cash, baby. The money.
Yeah, because to that point, which is actually my next topic, they're calling Top Gun, I think they said homophobic or transphobic. Yeah.
How the fuck is it?
Houseway.
House, do you have the answer, Sway? That's what I
You
call
ain't got
Google.
all the answers. Sway.
You ain't got all the answers, Sway? Man, that's
What
my
is he
greatest.
doing now? Is he
That's
still
the
in-
greatest interview of all time, dude.
It really is.
Like,
Oh,
no
man.
fucking lie.
No, actually, the one that he did with what is that Drink Champs? You see that one where he pretty much went off on like everybody?
Yeah,
That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
He was calling out everybody.
I would like to publicly state that I never thought Kanye was crazy. Just saying. I just think he was being opinionated, and he had enough money to not give a fuck to say whatever he wanted to say.
I mean,
Nah, he's crazy.
Nah, yeah, he off the rails, bro. It ain't
Nah, I
coming
don't
back.
think he's crazy, dog.
I think before his divorce or whatever,
I think he was crazy then.
I would have agreed with you.
Yeah.
But afterward,
I mean, if you show me a picture of Pete Davidson walking with my kid and he's holding their hand, I'm gonna go crazy.
I mean,
that's what I'm
I'm gonna go
saying.
all out crazy.
I mean, it's already bad that he did lose the fight to Pete Davidson. You know what I mean? So it's like he should have
but
calmed down.
Pete
then.
Davidson is proving himself to be like the next step to obscurity. Like if you're dating Pete Davidson, you're about to disappear. Like Ariana Grande is still around, but she's not around like she was, right?
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
that's how you know
yeah.
you're slipping. Like, oh, who are you dating now? Like if he was dating Amber Rose, I'd be like, oh, crazy, but he's not.
So he's like the inverse, like good luck Chuck.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it's like how chicks will prove they're not shallow. Did you date Pete? Oh, I dated Pete. Oh, that's good, man. That's great. What a great step forward.
Oh, cool. You're not a piece of shit. All right.
Well, anyway,
okay, nice. You're nice. All right.
It's so fucking weird, though, man. Like you're right with all these months and all this stuff. Like when they go after a specific culture and all that stuff to exploit it, and then once they have their moment from it, you know, they go ahead, package it away, and it's going to be something else. Next month's going to be all about patriotism, regardless of whatever the fuck you feel about it.
I think patriotism is great. I would hate to live in,
Well, you know, I'm not talking about that patriotism. I'm talking about the other patriotism. You know, America this, America that, and all that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah.
I've seen other places around the world right now, and it all sucks. I'm all right. I think it's funny. I would much rather be here than anywhere else right now in the world, to be honest
Well,
with
I
you.
know that, but what I'm saying is that once again, you know, okay, so you got gay pride happening right now. Now you got like everybody full on loving being an American next month. August is like the end of summer. Nobody gives a fuck about August. September.
You know who gives a fuck about August? Will Smith.
Oh, damn it.
Hey.
That's the worst time of the year.
Yeah, well, I guess for him, yes. But then you got like, you know, whatever month September is supposed to be. And then, you know, you got breast cancer awareness month on October. You got all that kind of stuff. Every month has a theme.
Yeah.
And, you know, when all that stuff is built up and manufactured, then it gets recycled into other things. You wonder who really cares and who don't care. And just like how you got the black community angry about July 4th, and they were out, a lot of them were mad at me about celebrating. And I was like, because there were people who were African American that were in all the fucking wars. So you mean to tell me we're not going to celebrate them for not enjoying 4th of July? Not to mention I live in this country. So yeah, I celebrate whatever the fuck I want to.
This is going to sound crazy.
You know?
But it's like my thing with, okay, so if I'm Mexican, right? Not if I am, but I'm saying like, I tricked you. I'm Puerto Rican. No.
I wonder what the fuck gave that away.
It's my sombrero. So the funny thing that always tripped me out is people, the ones that will be here and like been born here, they're Mexican people who are born here, and they'll like root and toot for Mexico, but have never fucking been to Mexico. Okay.
Right.
They
or
don't
even had thoughts of going.
Right. Okay. Perfect example there. Like they think Baja California is Mexico. Right.
That's not Mexico.
And it always blows my fucking mind that these people are super duper proud, but won't fucking leave the country to even go experience actual Mexico. Like
that's because they're afraid they won't be allowed to come back.
Right. And I think that's
true too.
But then those people will still be like online going, America's so blah, 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 and this and that. I'm like, well then, dog, hop a border, okay, with that fucking big old flag you have in your hand and see if they accept you too, because they won't.
Yeah.
Nah, they won't.
You know, like it's weird. Like where people, I think the overtness in Pride is like the biggest downfall because now, you know, you have these things in the news where like they were taking kids to clubs to dance with like gay strippers. I think they were taking kids to gay clubs this last week. It was in the news.
You were taking they were taking kids to go do that.
Yep.
And they were not going to face any responsibility if shit goes wrong, right?
Okay.
Like no accountability at all, right?
Yeah. One day ago, UFC Derek Burnson takes umbrage with kids attending Pride Month drag show at a gay bar.
What the fuck?
Someone has a YouTube video called Kids in a Gay Bar? Freaking out. Okay. California teachers recruit students to gay club behind parents' back.
Well, that's illegal as fuck. I mean, what the hell are you doing that for?
Okay, so that's what I'm saying is like the weird slippery slope of that. Like when you take too much pride, there's too much leeway. So even to your point, Jay, where like there's too much America pride. And then at some point what that happens is it kind of in a weird way starts to try to justify like all the terrible shit we've done in other countries, right? So
exactly.
You could say like, oh, America's so great. And like I think America for sure has its problems. The funny thing is though, is like when there's no like balance of it, like that's that's the shitty part. Like people are taking kids to gay bars, children, other people's children, which is technically a crime.
I mean, that is above the boundary. I mean, you can teach people about gay culture and stuff, but at the same time, why would you take them to a fucking strip joint? Because not only that, you're going above what the teacher, you know, your oath as a teacher and all that stuff.
Right.
But at the same time, you're also ruining the credibility of a business that's not even that's not the audience for that business, not yet anyway.
And who knows?
So
who knows if the owner of the business was like all for it? If the owner of the business was like, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Right. Because for a public school to do that, it has to get clearance before every fucking field trip.
Usually, and like, where does where did that stuff usually go? Like, who does the principal see it? Like, who actually does see that and approve that shit?
Remember we talked about the person who attacked Dave Chappelle, and then all of a sudden, like in the news the next day, this person announces, or there was in the news that they had filed as some sort of gender identity something, right? Some
right,
whatever.
So that they were,
and then all of a sudden, the next day after that, the DA of LA didn't want to charge them with anything. What the fuck?
I did think that was weird.
Okay.
A little slap on the wrist.
Right. And so should that have been a warning sign about like how placating to that, like you said, like placating to it too much creates this weird like bandwidth issue?
But there's always a timetable to that too, because if the guy wasn't gay or any of whatever he could latch on to, let's just say that, because I don't know him, but it's like if he wasn't any of that, don't you think they would have went ahead and booked him, gave him a charge, all that shit? You know what I'm saying?
That same night.
He's lucky. Okay. He's lucky he didn't get stomped to death. Only reason why he didn't is because there was a crowd full of people watching.
Right.
Like, to be honest,
there was a reason why we saw all those pictures of him like with his face just fucked up. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And to that point, will the parents that get upset over their kids going to this gay bar without their permission or knowing any knowledge of it, will the parents that have every right to be fucking pissed off get labeled as transphobic, as like a threat to drop any potential charges?
Probably.
And that's fucking crazy to me, dude.
that is a sick idea, because if anything, that could be a good class action lawsuit, because you have no right to be taking my kids to any of them kind of places.
That's
know,
yeah,
without my permission. There's a reason you have that.
Yeah. And then sort of that same lane, like I read just today, like five baseball players, what the fuck, like they didn't want to wear like the uniform, which was was like celebrating like gay pride, whatever.
Yeah.
So like, does that make them
transphobic?
Yeah, or like LGBT phobic or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Yeah.
Month phobic, pride phobic.
Well, once again, there's a place you can go where y'all wear the same uniform and have no rights and get labeled as something. It's called fucking prison, jackass. Out here, you can go ahead and wear whatever the fuck you want. If they don't want to wear the damn uniform, they don't need to wear the damn uniform. All right. Then
Yeah.
at that other point in the other side of the spectrum, yeah, you can call me a name, but me, I'm exercising my right to be an
Mhm.
individual. Remember individuality? That's supposed to be equality too. So if you're not allowing that, then you ain't about shit for the last 10 or so years. So
Yeah.
I like to hear that little argument there.
Yeah,
So
true.
no, those 5 people are not in trouble for that. They don't have to wear the shit. It's okay. I mean, I would sit there and look at the J360 logo and I would go ahead and throw some rainbow on it but then again, I'm not going to because fuck you. That's why I'm not.
I don't know, Jay. I think you should have thrown one on.
Nah,
saying, man, you have to.
hey, your shit can kiss my ass. I just said I'm not. All right? I'll tell you. Like, nah, I took the time to build that, and at the same time, it's like, you know what? Why do you have to show the symbol, and why do you have to perpetuate the stereotype to be an ally anyway? That's what I
Yeah.
always wondered about that.
Well,
Why
that's what I'm
can't it be
saying.
like somebody saying like,
The Nazis had flair that they made
You know?
the Jews wear.
Mhm.
I mean, so in other words, we're all just prisoners to this shit then, right?
And
If
to go
that's the way
back
they
to
wanna do
Kanye
it?
not being crazy, isn't that the idea of slavery? Wear the uniform or get the fuck out? Or wear the uniform or we label you whatever you want? Or like whatever we want? Where, let your kids go to the gay bar without your permission or else we'll call you a transphobic person?
Yeah.
And like
Hey, man,
I said
Kanye.
before, they're
president?
they're not about you. They're not about our equality, man.
No.
They're not about equality unless it's something that is a virtual signal or something that they could go ahead and build some sort of some sort of an outpost on or whatever. That's what they do.
And speaking to which, last point, Mattel, Barbie, unveiled their first transgender doll, but it just happens to be a black man, woman character named Laverne. Now, it could have been any other gender or race. It could have been Asian. It could have been Pacific Islander. What is the fascination with everybody marketing something to only black people being trans? Is that weird to anybody else?
No, man, because here's the thing. They'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone like that. Amplify
Yeah.
black voices, while at the same time go ahead and keep the whole thing going along with appreciating gay pride. They figure they do this all the time. And if it wasn't anybody black, I guarantee it would have been somebody Hispanic, and then it probably would have went down to somebody who's Asian and all that stuff. This is just the prototype of what's to come. But they figure because they can go after that because, amplify black voices, Black Lives Matter, all that stuff. They'll go ahead and work with that in addition to, celebrating gay pride. That's why they did that. It's a big marketing scheme all behind that, and that's why they did it.
That's genius. That's fucking
crazy.
genius.
I mean,
See
think
what
about
I'm
it, though.
saying?
Barbie was way ahead of it because Ken never had a dick. So,
Nah.
I mean,
yeah.
you could put the hair on him.
Yeah, like, what is stopping you from... Just make them Legos characters and do whatever the hell you want with them. You know what I mean? Gentlemen, fucking great. I mean, I don't even know what else to say besides you want to tell people at home who you are, where they can catch you, what they can do with you. I mean, anything, anywhere, links, stuff coming up, stuff you want to promote, OnlyFans, Fansly, Bitcoin, any of that? NFTs.
Bitcoin.
I was going to reiterate a point that I've been making for several weeks now. We must defend comedy
Always.
Yeah, forever.
forever and ever.
Amen.
Because we're going to need it.
Yeah, I know.
Right
that's
now
the-
more than ever.
Yes, and that is the issue. I think that's become one of the biggest things where I've had to fight it in my mind. It's like, damn, it becomes very dangerous to say anything that might actually be funny.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, if we go out and this is our last ride, at least we went out funny and as legends.
Yeah,
I said
fuck
all
it.
the time.
Fuck it. Gentlemen, awesome. Jay, you got anything coming up? You want to announce, promote?
J360 Jams 48 is happening this Friday, and as a token response, as a special to you guys, your song's going to be on it, and so is Mosh Pit.
Hell yeah. I might have another one for you, just in case. So just a little heads up there. I got a little
All right.
going, so, yeah. All right, gentlemen. I'm going to catch you on the next. Ladies and gentlemen listening at home. Ladies and gentlemen and everything in between. I'll say that. How about that for this month? I'll catch you all next time. This has been State of the Art, and y'all have a good one.
All sack.
Later.
Peace.
Hello, it is Ryan, and I was on a flight the other day playing one of my favorite social spin slot games on ChumbaCasino.com. I looked over at the person sitting next to me, and you know what they were doing? They were also playing Chumba Casino. Coincidence? I think not. Everybody's loving having fun with it. Chumba Casino is home to hundreds of casino-style games that you can play for free anytime, anywhere, even at 30,000 feet. So sign up now at ChumbaCasino.com to claim your free welcome bonus. That's ChumbaCasino.com and live the Chumba life.
No purchase necessary. VGW. Void where prohibited by law. See terms and conditions. 18+.
Lucky Land Casino, asking people, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
Lucky? In line at the deli, I guess?
Aha, in my dentist's office. More than once, actually.
Do I have to say?
Yes, you do.
In the car before my kids' PTA meeting.
Really?
Yes.
Excuse me, what's the weirdest place you've gotten lucky?
I never win and tell.
Well, there you have it. You can get lucky anywhere, playing at LuckyLandSlots.com. Play for free right now. Are you feeling lucky? No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18+. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.